America, land of the free, home of the brave, a nation built on the principles of liberty and justice for all. On January 6, 2021, we saw a different side, a dark side, a day that will be etched in history forever. A mob, fueled by lies, stormed the Capitol. They were driven by falsehoods and conspiracy theories. They were trying to stop the peaceful transfer of power. A cornerstone of our democratic process was under siege. It was an attack on democracy itself. The very foundation of our nation was shaken. This wasn't a peaceful protest. This was an insurrection, a violent attempt to overturn the will of the people, and at the heart of it was Donald Trump, the then President of the United States. He urged his supporters to fight like hell. His words ignited the flames of chaos. He told them to march to the Capitol, and they did. They marched with a purpose, a misguided mission. The scars of that day run deep. The physical and emotional damage is profound. They're a stark reminder of how fragile our democracy truly is. The events of that day serve as a cautionary tale, and they raise a crucial question. Can someone who incited an insurrection be allowed to run for president again? The future of our democracy may depend on the answer.
Enter the 14th Amendment, Section 3. This crucial part of our Constitution was born out of the ashes of the Civil War. Ratified in 1868, it was designed to keep former Confederates from holding office, ensuring that those who had fought against the Union could not easily infiltrate its government. But its words resonate today, echoing through the corridors of power and the pages of legal texts. It bars anyone who has engaged in insurrection or rebellion against the United States from holding any federal office, a powerful deterrent against those who would undermine our democracy. Now, some argue that this doesn't apply to Trump, claiming that his actions were not insurrection. They say his actions weren't an insurrection. They're wrong. The evidence is clear and compelling. Trump's own words and actions on January 6th paint a clear picture. He incited a mob, stirring them with rhetoric and false claims. He aimed them at the Capitol, directing their anger and frustration towards the heart of our democracy. And he did it to overturn a democratic election, attempting to subvert the will of the people. This isn't about punishing Trump. It's about protecting democracy, ensuring that our system of government remains intact and resilient. The 14th Amendment gives us a tool to do just that, a constitutional safeguard against those who would seek to destroy our nation from within. It's a safeguard against those who would seek to destroy our nation from within, a shield forged in the fires of our nation's darkest days. It's time we used it to uphold the principles of our democracy and protect the future of our nation. Mike Pence, Trump's loyal vice president. On January 6th, he faced a choice: betray his oath to the Constitution or betray his loyalty to Trump. He chose the Constitution. Trump pressured Pence to overturn the election results. He wanted Pence to reject the electoral votes. Pence refused. He knew he didn't have the power. More importantly, he knew it would be wrong. Pence's actions were a profile in courage. He stood up for democracy when it mattered most. He put country before party, and he deserves our respect for it. But his actions also highlight Trump's culpability. Trump was willing to throw his own vice president under the bus to stay in power. That's not presidential. That's dangerous.
Section 4. A nation on the brink. The stakes of inaction. The 2024 election is about more than just policies. It's a pivotal moment in our history. It's about the soul of America, the very essence of what we stand for as a nation. It's about whether we tolerate a president who tried to subvert democracy, who challenged the core principles of our governance. It's about whether we believe in the rule of law, the bedrock of our society. If Trump is allowed on the ballot, it sends a dangerous message to every citizen and to the world. It tells the world that America doesn't take its own laws seriously, that we are willing to overlook grave transgressions. It tells future presidents that they can get away with anything, that there are no real consequences for their actions. And it tells the American people that their votes don't matter, that their voices can be ignored. This isn't about Democrats versus Republicans. It's about something much deeper. It's about right versus wrong, justice versus injustice. It's about defending the very foundations of our nation, the principles that have guided us for centuries. The stakes couldn't be higher. Our future, our democracy, and our values are all on the line.
Section 5. A call to action. Choosing country over chaos. To my Republican friends, I know this is a tough one. You may not agree with everything the Democrats do, but this is bigger than party politics. This is about saving our democracy. Disqualifying Trump isn't easy, but it's necessary. It's time to choose country over chaos. It's time to choose the Constitution over one man's ego. It's time for a new Republican nominee, one who respects democracy, one who upholds the law, one who will unite, not divide our nation. America deserves nothing less. The future of our democracy depends on it. Let's not blow it.